we find ourselves here again, looking at the Bible. Right, so it's 2023 right now. The Bible has seen better days. There will be a little montage at some point of the highlights of the old video. Abraham does not want to be in this video, even though it is officially called Abraham the Bible Part 2. I don't even know where to start. I don't want to do this video. Literally, I don't want to do it. Like Abraham the Bible Part 2. Abraham the Bible 2. So after the events of the first Bible video, which should have been the only Bible video, I got messages and my phone wouldn't stop ringing, and it was some idiot from Lancaster somewhere down there talking about the Bible. I was like, look, it's not my Bible. Like, I'm going to sort this out. It needed to be served. So putting it on the repair shop got put on hold because I didn't want to answer so many questions and I didn't want to be like sorting this out. But it needs to be sorted out. Protection. I just can't be fucked with this Bible thing. But this is a brand new video, Abraham the Bible 2, and you know what? Fuck it. I've had enough of this. I've had enough. Yeah, you know why? I'll show you why.
Abraham, Graham Mason.
It's Abraham.
Abraham. Yeah, but I was born in 1900.
Yeah, but look at the date. The death.
So that's obviously still born.
Yeah, that's Ian. He doesn't know who Abraham is. Doesn't matter if it's Abraham the book or Abraham right here. Doesn't know. So, the very end, I'll come back, and you know, that's all I'm doing. I'm not going to go anything more of this video. I swore once, it's not going to get any better. I could put more guests in this video, but yeah, you make me do this video, you're going to make me do something else. So yeah, we're going to have my dad in it. We're going to have a very special guest as well. We're going to have a couple of guests in this as well, and it's going to be interesting to sit down and I'm going to sit down right now and look through this briefly and revisit it, because the last video I didn't really revisit it, and then try to put Humpty Dumpty together. So as I say, we're going to try. So let's have some flashbacks of some favourite bits from the last video.
Well, I'm photogenic, you know, I can have it top of my head as well.
This is the Mason Bible.
Ooh.
Oh! This looks like something out of King Arthur.
As you can all see from the Midnight Library, I love books, so the fact this has got gold clasps on the corner, it's like, oh my god!
Is this a real Bible? Shit, the bed.
Like, is this gonna break on me? I don't want to be the one that like ruins it after 5 or 6 generations of you.
What is this, an original copy? Fuck me! How fucking old is this?
You've opened it the wrong way.
I've opened it backwards, man.
Fuck me, 1865!
What the fuck is that?
Holy shit.
Cleanse way. Oh, cheers. Cheers.
What is it?
Ration book? Starving. Wasting away.
What are you doing?
You can't use that, can you? You can't use that, can you?
Do you like the Bible?
Yes,
You got anything to say about the Ten Commandments?
yes.
What other?
Thou shalt not bring me bankcard to Nisty Mill and pay for the rounds constantly.
That'll do. Great.
Hiya! Why aren't you in this book? I think we should add you into this book.
Holy shit. Damn. Jesus.
Christ.
You're going to hell for that comment.
I've already got a seat reserved.
This right there is a Polaroid of seconds after I was born. Well, seconds, probably moments. But yeah, little me. That's gone in the Bible, so I know where it is.
Aye, we get it, man.
Well,
What verse?
Oh, this is nice. Did you colour this in?
See how heavy that is?
Now this is impressive, this, like. Apart from, like, the forced religion side of it.
This is obviously a picture of you somewhere, isn't it? Which one are you? Where are you?
Right, viewers. See if you can spot Stephen.
God, there's some ugly ass kids in this, like.
Guys, you're talking about the Bible.
Right?
I but we'll mean it in the nicest possible way.
I don't believe in God, so I don't care.
Look at this cutie.
What, the Santa Claus?
Just your face, like.
Have you heard of the Mason Bible?
I've not.
Oh, no way. This is mine and Stephen. Oh, this is mine and Stephen's ticket for when we went to Horror in the Corn.
We're in the middle of the sticks. Oh, I give up. Fair enough.
Oh, man. There's one, two.
That's a long wait. That was him.
Come back in.
I probably just ruined life. So what have you just done?
Walk with me, oh my Lord, through the darkest night and brightest day. Be at my side, oh Lord, hold my hands and guide me on my way. Sometimes the road seems long, my energy is spent. Then, Lord, I think of you and I am given strength. Walk with me, oh my Lord, through the darkest night and brightest day. Be at my side, oh Lord, hold my hand and guide me on my way.
So yeah, the video's again seen a few resurgences. To be honest with you, Abraham, the Bible video was a very fascinating project the last time. This, you know, it's got some, you know, we're getting there with that and there's a direction we want to go with it. But my next guest, you've seen me dad's going to be in it, all the way from New Zealand to here. There is a special guest on top of that. But the main special guest is my gran, who is 93-year-old this year. And she is pretty much the only person alive who can answer questions about this video. So there will be some continuity errors in this video. It will bounce around. It's going to be all over the place. I'm literally just going to sit down and have some bit of fun with it. So I hope you enjoy this video. I know it's the longest intro ever. It's not even an intro. It's probably halfway through the video. Again, it's not scripted. Enjoy.
There you go. Oh my God, the Bible. I've got the dictionary upstairs. So this is going backwards a bit, isn't it? It used to be mint.
The Bible. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to like tell us where it's fragile.
Go and tell everyone who you are.
I can't look at that. Don't speak to you after look at that.
Just say hello.
Talk to the camera.
No, just say hello. It's not going to bite you. How old are you?
82.
How old are you really?
92.
No, how old are you really?
Eh?
How old are you really?
How old?
How old are you this year?
This year coming now, I'll be 93.
93. Right. So you're not as old as this, are you?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
I hope not anyway.
Let's have a quick look. Because you're the only one who can answer these questions about who, why and what.
Because that belongs to your granddad, or your granddad's grandma or something like that.
See?
Belongs
Some
to them,
grandma's
you see. Belongs to them, not us.
So
not
you've
me.
seen better days, hasn't it?
Oh, you're not joking.
There's a lot of random things in here. Right, okay, so the duct tape. I mean, my dad wants to preserve it, which we're going to do. There's one thing I really need to do here. It's the most important thing at the moment. It's a picture of Jake. The family register. Right there. Done and dusted. Divorced. Yep. The biggest accomplishment of 2023 so far anyway, so yeah, that's done. Sam is not married as well, we'll get there with that. But yeah, there's 3 spaces left. I think, to be honest with you, since I'm 40 this year, I think I'm going to leave them for Sam and Callum to fill in. Hello there. It's got family events. Still no pictures, except for our Jake there. But yeah.
Crikey. The Mason line.
See, I know nothing of this. Edna. Okay, if you're playing 1933. Right, so that's your dad's sister.
Your dad's sister?
My dad's sister. They live it. She's still alive.
I might as well come into the shot.
Yeah, come on. She's still alive.
Hello.
She was at the funeral.
Well, I know Edna.
Right, you know Edna, right. And Tommy Wilcock, right. He's a miner. And there's me. So what's this?
Well, this is Fred. Penn. We're in Fred's room. That's you.
Yeah, but it's just more a cracker.
Well, I'm guessing it's meant to say
much away, yeah. But I wasn't born there. See, this is me, Richard Mary Hospital, Black Hill, and that's wrong. I was born in 1955.
Well, I mean, divorce is wrong as well.
It was bloody, well, that was shit, 92. So that was signed up.
81.
Yeah,
Oh, 92.
Yeah.
Well, look at this one. Look at that, right there.
Yeah.
Know him?
Abraham Graham Mason.
It's Abraham.
Abraham. Yeah, but I was born in 1900.
Yeah, but look at the date. The death.
So that's obviously still born.
Yeah. To go into the Bible. Do you know the people on there? Who was John Mason? Was that Granddad's?
John Mason would be Grandad Mason.
So where did Jack come into it?
Jack. Well, you always got Jack, but his fucking name was John.
So my granddad Jack's always been called John?
As far as I got, it was John Mason. How old?
No, he can't have been. He died in 1957.
Oh, that one. Well, that would be Grandad, would it not?
No, he was alive when I was. He was still alive when I was born.
Why? 57.
So there was a John Mason, Maureen Story.
Oh, yeah.
Right, on this page we've got John William Mason.
That would be a
So that would be my granddad. So my granddad Jack was always called John.
John.
See?
Well, he must have been, but he always got Jack.
I never knew that until now. So we've got John, or Jack apparently. He's Fred Mason.
Uh-huh.
And what's your real name? You're in here as Jenny what?
Bell.
Jenny Bell. What's your date of birth?
23rd of the 4th, 1930.
Yeah. You got married. When did you get married?
We got married on October the 28th, or was it 28th?
Nah, close.
27th.
Yeah.
27th. You were born on the 28th.
No, not me. My dad.
My dad was born on the 28th.
I was born on the 26th, actually. So there's an interesting one down here. We've got Edna.
Edna May, that's Fred's, your dad's sister.
So who was Abraham Gray?
Abraham.
Abraham Mason. Hello.
She did lost somebody, yeah.
She died. He died on the. He died on November the 18th. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
She was 2 days old.
I didn't know him.
So then we've got Sam. My dad. Oh, hang on.
Alison McLean.
That's not Sam. Who's that? Who's Jam? Looks like Jam.
Jam? Where?
Yeah. Looks like
Ian, man, that's Ian.
Well, why is Ian there as well?
I don't know.
Well, it looks like Jam and Sam. Then we've got me, Sam, and Callum. So that's some of the family history. So you're in here. Did you know any of these? Did you know? Did you ever meet? You would have been alive when John and Maureen, yeah? Did you ever meet them?
Who's this? Story?
Yeah, Maureen. Florence Florence or
Aye,
Florence?
Florrie, that was
Florrie.
your grandma's name. That's her name, I think, wasn't it? Grandma's name.
So yeah, it's pretty old. See, fucking everywhere.
Ah, Abraham Gray. Seen him a few times, haven't we?
I was just going to ask you about some of the pictures now. Do you want to overdo your appearance?
Here's me. Who filled this out? Bonnet Moto Wrecker. Grandad. I mean,
Sam Mason.
my brother.
He's married.
Is he?
According to this, he is married to Alison McLean.
He's got my name, and he's put married to my mum's name.
Married to his mum.
That can't be fucking right.
Married to. What are you doing there? I'm scribbling out the fact that I'm married to my mother. Deleting that page in history.
That's all the original.
Bloody hell.
You're in there.
You're in there. But you're
Born
also,
at Motoraka.
What you ate? My dad must have done that.
but you're actually married to your son, according to this. Sam corrected it, so don't worry.
Moto Raka. I mean, I'd love to give him like some props for being close, but I mean, come on, it's not even close.
And Sam crossed out he was married to his mum.
Mm.
So there's evidence of Sam crossing out his. So Fred has filled this in.
So that there, this is. So Sam's middle name's Richard.
Yeah, so Sam corrected Mochaweka.
Right.
I think he said Mokaraka.
He did. It's in there.
It's in
In
there.
Calamian, which is with the extra I in. And that's Mochaweka. And New Zealand, that's made in 2000, which is millennium. And that's 19. Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, they're correct, yeah.
Mm. But so he was born at Newcastle Jubilee Terrace. That would be about right. Right, Jenny Bar, St Andrew, Hayden Church. That was by the old bridge. This June 2013.
Do you know what's weird? 'Cause you didn't fill that in, did you?
No.
Neither did I. Because I found the Bible in this actual room. Because I wanted to actually film this down my house, and we've actually, strangely enough, ended up in this room. So I'd never seen this until it was actually that wardrobe there. There was a wardrobe, and it was right there. So the family legacy is quite quirky.
But he's got a family tree.
Somewhere.
I've seen it.
It'll be somewhere.
Yeah, and you say, because a lot of this family, the Mason family, had contacts to Darlington because they were in the work in the railways predominantly. So there is a family tree somewhere. So you haven't found that.
We nearly on there, wasn't it?
Whoa, good catch, Graham.
One on the floor.
Book of Genesis. It's quite dramatic, isn't it?
Behold, I stand at the door. Knock, knock. We should put you in the paper, Hammer. We've got you. We'll put you in the Bible, come on, for this. This paper here, look at this one. What's this one? Who's on the front page of this?
Me.
Concert Guardian. The biggest paper you've ever seen. From 23rd of December 1982. Wow, I was on my way to the world then. I know. My gran ran the Great North Run in 52.
Aye, that's when I ran the Great North Run.
That's a massive paper.
That was a Concert Guardian.
God, imagine how much Barry Kirkham would charge you for that, for spreading there.
Well, what is it? Is that the Concert Guardian, or does it tell you what?
Concert Guardian, yeah. Christmas crackers. Christ, how are you supposed to read this on your page? Meant to have this on your lap. Wow. Yeah. Always said we should have framed that.
I was on the
front page news, my gran.
I mean, Concert magazine is such a historical book.
granddad was kicking off one day because he wanted to go to Morrison's and it was snowing so bad. And I went around and it's caught on camera, you can hear him in the background going, "Where I'm on, I've driven 4 bloody foot, I'll drive to Morrison's." I was going, "What are you, nuts?" And I didn't believe him, I honestly didn't believe him.
Tell everyone you can drive in the snow, can you?
Easy.
Way easy.
I'm doing it for the bloody foot.
I never believed him. Fuck.
I'm doing it for the bloody foot.
Look at that snow. And here I am, opening this Bible, and there's this Polaroid picture of my granddad in 4.5 foot of snow, like up to here, digging through it. I was just like, I was proper shocked by that.
Oh, some snow that one.
Fucking had to carry out snow.
Yeah, because I got freaked out when I seen that, because my granddad said he drove in 4 bloody foot of snow and I didn't believe him. And obviously I found the picture like after he's passed away and I was just like, fucking hell.
Is that the picture from where you found Bigfoot?
Concert snow? About 4 foot deep.
Oh, aye. There used to be little lamp posts and that. Back in the day.
Me. That doesn't need to be in there. Well, hang on. This is why Concert Magazine was put in there actually, because of that picture. That picture there, obviously this is coming at the end when everyone's on about the snowdrift. Concert Magazine actually, Barry and Hector, who's in this actual video, they ran a story about the snow. Probably came from the idea of seeing that picture, but yeah, that's why they were put into the Bible. It's an interesting one actually. The Concert Magazine actually has the Gill Bridge on. Featured quite a lot with stuff I do. Yeah, in fact Barry, who is in this video, is the creator of the magazine. And that is the story of the 4 foot fucking blood of snow. It's not blood in the snow, but you know what I meant.
So as you can probably see, I'm bald. I want to make an effort to dig the car out. So much fucking snow I need a hat on.
We all remember that snow day. Yeah, everyone always talks about that snow day.
One of the things which was, honestly, I wish it happened, obviously Christmas, a lot of people had that new bug going around where the ears were going, it's COVID, it's not COVID. Barry Kirkham, Concert Magazine owner, was actually here in the UK, and then he was in Brazil about 2 days later, and we just missed. We'd been trying to plan for weeks, and like when we plan it, it's a disastrous. I'd say one of my friends, Daniel McGuigan, who was actually in that school photo, I miss so much. He's still alive, not like Kevin, who was also in that photo, but Daniel, every time Daniel appears, it's just randomly, it's unplanned and it's dangerous. If we ever try to plan anything, if you look back, Daniel was meant to be in one of my productions years ago and he couldn't do it, Love No Money, and then just randomly about 2 years later he ended up in another production just randomly for just being there. So yeah, but yeah, this really needs sorting out. Oh yeah, Def Leppard. The thing about Def Leppard, right, that is the CD my dad gave me, which I would say like 95 or something like that. I mean, it's seen better days. It's absolutely trashed. It's an original Def Leppard, you know. Made in Germany. Made in West Germany. West Germany, wow. One of the unique, weirdest things about my dad's in my relationship timeline, 95-ish era, and before that, Soul Asylum, Crash Test Dummies, Def Leppard and Live. Soul Asylum got back together and toured, and I even asked my dad, was, "Hey, do you want to go see Soul Asylum in Blackpool?" Wasn't really interested. But like Crash Test Dummies, the song, but God Suffered on His Feet, I just love that album. And I still remember, if you watched Welcome to the Land of the Long White Cloud, driving in the car with my dad and that song coming on randomly on the radio. Not as random now as if I think of one song off that album, it would be Hysteria, not because it's the album called, but my dad, 2 days after he got here, we were sitting in my mum's office and the radio station randomly played Def Leppard, and I was just like, what is, like, you know what I mean, if you were like looking at your life and you looked at that and you went, here's a situation, put some music on in the background, And you'd be like, what song would you put on? He died entering. He'd be like, he crashed his dummies, Def Leppard, you know what I mean? I'm just like, Def Leppard started playing. It's just like, wow. So loads randomly in the Bible. There needs to be a pile made of stuff like, you know, this is the classic ration book, you know, to the random Def Leppard. But yeah, this kind of hasn't been much back in order since my grand's house. But yeah. Wow. Metro Radio Arena, Blink 182. The 2nd of December 2004. So Casper got me them tickets and I went with Flea. I think Casper asked us to take Alison, but I think I generally, honestly, it just says Mr. Abbott on the ticket as well. Mr. Abbott. I think, you know, like, oh yeah, I ended up just going with Flea. And then years later, fuck my life, believe it or not, like honestly, I don't know if there's been a cut or anything. Obviously there might have been a cut, but it's a continuous shot here. My God, right? So the Blink ticket you've just seen, that's now just come back into the Bible. That's never going to see the light of day. Where was that? I don't know. I Mr. Abbott, Casper's tickets. It was like I was going to go with Alison, not go with Alison. I ended up going with Flea. I think it's just like a last resort because I think me and Casper were meant to go. I don't know what happened, how we ended up going to see Blink in 04 with Sugar Cult, if you were there. And years later, Casper hasn't been well recently, and I took Casper's wife finally to a date, let's call it a date, to the Metro Arena, or the Telewest Arena, or the Utility Arena, whatever it wants to be called. And guess what we went to see? The Def Leppard Hysteria Tour. I cannot believe that. That is like, man, talk about not scripting this, but like that's just such a coincidence to tell that story. Again, I didn't think you were going to get much out of me, like sitting talking here. I know Abraham didn't want to do it, and I'll sit and do it. I'm foreshadowing an event happening as well, and I thought, you know, I'll just sit here. But yeah, that's a great story. You know, oh yeah, like, do you want to take me wife to see Blink? Well, not really, mate, 'cause it's a bit like, I'm not sure. It wasn't his wife then. I think the story's always been told that Casper's wife was walking down the aisle and I was filming, and I stood in a dress by accident, and a veil came off. It was one of them wins where everyone looks at you, you know. And it was just a brilliant couple. Casper and Swan are just like, you know what I mean, the benchmark of where they've cloned themselves. They've got two amazing kids, Jensen and Kaylee, and they've just cloned themselves, you know what I mean. But yeah, that was such a, there it is. I need to take a picture of that. That's such a random story. I'll send that to Casper. Right, I can cut away. So that picture, right, Barry, who does Concert Magazine, was in the original video of this. There's an article about the same event. Yeah. 1947 snow. Yeah. And Fred always used to talk about snow being like
I've seen like that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I used to live at the Loud.
So that's older than both of us, that isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an old photo. That's a good photo.
Unless that's me, then that's Grandad Jack. I don't think it's me dad.
No, so shit, that's you in the photo.
It could be. I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is a young kid.
Yeah.
Christ.
And I was 8 when I left there.
Barry Kirkham, who I've just dissed. Barry does Concert Magazine. He wrote a story about that. This picture here. Can you tell me a bit about this picture?
Which picture?
The picture in your hand.
What, this one?
That one.
It's digging the snow. It's this, you know, a pathway out, but I can't remember where.
Did you take that photo? Because my dad thinks that's him.
Probably, and that would be maybe your Grandad Jack.
Grandad Jack.
I'm forgetting. It would be either up the Loud, shoveling a pathway out for us, or somewhere, you know, when the snow was deep. That's the only thing I can think of.
And my dad thinks that's him on that photo. It's me?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
What's this?
Oh yeah, I found that when I was moving some stuff.
Of course, one of the originals. Yeah, and in fact, yeah, it is. It's what they got the Cosy on.
Has it got the?
I had a few different ones. Got the numbers on as well.
Pristine?
It's pristine, yeah. I mean, he obviously kept bits and pieces.
Beautiful piece though. I mean, like I say, it's aged. I mean, obviously, Fantastic, Nick.
So, what do you know about these?
Your ration book.
Your ration book?
Well, you had to have that to get your groceries, you see. They used to...
Oh, tell us a bit about that.
Look, okay, they used to...
Oh, look, this one's actually been used.
It had to... It had to... What's...
Grand, there's been stuff falling out this Bible since I've picked it up. We'll find whatever that was.
See, where you got your meat, how much meat you got, and
cheese
and bacon and sugar. That's what everything was on the ration. You see, you only got so much a week, you see. And the one New Durham Road, that's where we lived, where you
So this was your ration book, was it?
That's my ration book. That's what you had to have to get something to eat, or you didn't get any.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough times. I mean, that's when most people think of the ration, to think of wartime, but it took a long time to get past it.
Ration books?
Ration book, I'll tell you worth a bit. So this is from the Second World War. So Mum would... So that's John W. So that's me granddad. That's Florence, that was me grandma.
Sadly, getting quite close to that in the modern world, isn't it? To get you your bacon and your sugar. Although funny enough, she hasn't stamped her eggs, which is also quite tricky these days as well. The egg shortage. It's not really.
Ezekiel. This has never been found by anybody yet. Mr. George Edward Ward, late engineer of South Medemsley, though his death is announced, he retired from the post in September last. Photo taken by Taylor. That, of all the people who's ever looked at this Bible, especially if you look at the highlight reel at the start, I try to put a clip of every single person who was involved in the Bible video and all the places it's been. Nobody has ever found that photo. That's... I just couldn't ask for this. Like, this is why I'm looking at this. It's not planned. You know, the whole Blink ticket, yeah, I'd put that in there. But George Edward Ward. Edward Ward? Wardy Ward. On the back it's got the Australia. I can't think of any reason. Billboards. I mean, it's a perfect picture cut out of Mr. Ward. It's not like, but the back is like chopped in half. Armstrong, Tampa, Foster. Yeah, that's honestly, no one's ever seen that. That was proper wedged in. It just like, it's such a mystery. But like, again, because of other stuff planning, foreshadowing right now that Carl's going to be in the video, or is already appeared in the video, tomorrow Carl's meant to look at the Bible. But again, I said continuity. There's going to be a massive continuity error, because obviously I'll get there when I want to do it. But like, again, it's more like, yeah, I can't believe some, because nearly everything so far has turned up. But yeah. Is someone just been putting what's this? Joshua Erno and Sons, undertakers and complete funeral directors, Oxhill, West Stanley. Catchgate. Ring Up, 37 Stanley. Established over 70 years ago. Friend in need, friend indeed. Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit. Like, that random picture I found before, right? That, holy shit. Like, holy shit. So, on the back of the funeral parlour is the baptisms of that day. And on the 16th of February, Fred, son of John and Mary Mason, Jubilee Terrace,
It's got my granddad's baptism in. Can you believe that? That's holy shit. That is nearly 100 years old. I almost give up. After I found that random picture of Edward. Fuck. Look, it's on the. There's a picture of him there. There's some otherworldly shit going on. There's some higher power here, like. There is that, like, again. Wow. I'm gonna take that to the side. Wow.
You can definitely see other people's reaction to it. Obviously, I've seen a couple of videos where people have reacted to it, and you can see why it's. Back in the day, you used to get free DVDs and then use the world.
Still looking for France.
I thought if you were going to put anything in the Bible, it would be Highlander.
You reckon? I didn't put that in there.
No, I put that in there.
Yeah, I know
I thought,
you
know,
yeah, I know you.
I wasn't expecting you to be actually back here. I know when my dad's there, I'm there, like talking, the Highlander, I thought that's what he would have put in the Bible. I mean, it's the news of the world. I mean, that's not a thing anymore. But that's all he ever talked about. And I was happy enough that my dad came into the editing room here and sat down and looked at all my Highlander collection. And I realised he's like got only a handful of copies, but you rather watch it on telly. Again, it's just different generations. I wish my gran could remember what that dog was called, and my granddad as well. But that's the next clip. You haven't even seen that bit yet.
Who's that?
It's gotta be Fred.
It's has, isn't it? Eddie, yeah. Is it? That's the bandstand in the. That's your bandstand in the Anfield playing.
Is that?
That's your granddad?
Do you know what the dog was called?
I forget now. Because that was before. That was he was.
That's an old picture, that, isn't it?
It's an older one.
No idea what the dog was called?
I don't know what the dog was. See, that's a park. That'd be played park.
Who's that?
That's my granddad and his dog. Like me and my dog right now had to be right in front of the camera, didn't you?
Yeah. Just another generation.
Look at you, had to be in. Can't have a video without Hyra in.
Well, it is our birthday after all. So
It is Hyra's birthday today.
Yeah.
Mary Mason.
That would be your grandma.
You're my grandma.
No, the great grandma. Your dad's grandma.
There's a 4 generations picture.
Yeah, you and your granddad and who else is on?
Well, apparently Grandad John, who was apparently called Grandad Jack. Apparently.
That's Jack Mason now.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
The last photo of us together.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tell you what, your dad's not too far off Shawn Michaels, is he? He's got that mullet.
Filthy mullet. Dad's? Yeah.
That tracksuit is bitchin'.
Do you not approve of Dad's hairstyle?
I do not.
Who said that to you?
I'm sending that to Dad.
Stephen's crazy shell suit tracksuit. And Stephen's dad's mullet.
I am.
Probably. What's that you found?
I didn't know.
Whoa, what is it? What is that?
I've never seen that. Is that the Titanic?
Shut up, man.
Dead Men on the Way Home. World Tour.
What is this?
Right, your granddad Mason. Jack was in the Boer War. He was a horse soldier in the Boer War. My dad had a lot of like spurs and like compasses and leather bits. Yeah, I don't know where they've gone.
They're around here somewhere.
They were given to me, but they've disappeared. I don't know. So that would be him coming back from South Africa.
Fucking hell. So that's what
that would be. So that's
Dead Man on the Way Home. I remember Killer reading that out dead loud.
Yeah. So what was the date for this? Oh, there's no date, is there?
Yeah.
So the boat of war will be in summer.
Dead men on way home.
Dead man on the way home. So this, obviously, my dad spoke about this. This random clipping was in this here. So this is, he was saying Uncle Jack or Uncle John, Grandad John or Grandad Jack. So what about coming back on the boat or something?
What does it say at the top? The what? The ship? The ship
The
Jack
ship Jack came back.
home.
Yeah, apparently John.
Oh, and your granddad, when he came in from the war. That would be your great granddad.
Much like
Grandad
that.
Jack, wouldn't it?
And that's from that indie thing you did, isn't it? No, back in the day. What was it called? The tour? No, not a tour. No. No, what was it called? Oh, the tournament. Yeah.
When that's a good nut, you know. That's a. I'm just looking like, I know it's got nothing to do with. I mean, it has technically. Obviously, the tournament. There's been quite a lot of revelations since the last tournament. I mean, Ian Summerhall had been on the channel randomly. The tournament signing this last year. But that's probably one of the better tournaments because it's actually covered in blood. I'm just looking at the one that's actually in the frame, and that's just got the edge of an outline. So that's probably one of the better 20s. I know I'm not the last person. I love to be just start pulling out these things and just be like, right, put them aside. This was originally in the Bible. This is added, like the pictures of me and the boys. Near the back end of it. And again, it's the same. My dad wants to have it fixed, so it's all gonna have to come out. Again, I'm just not sure with this video which direction we are going in it.
Which I'm surprised he's got away with that, you know. Because even for the fact that it has film prop on, it's still very itchy when it comes to
double-sided,
forging them.
Double-sided.
Ah, right.
How you do it?
Ah, see? Learn a little every day. So we just changed the names in the museum. If we get a real one, we've got a real life white fibre. But a lot of people tend to say, oh, well, when I look at it, far too sensitive, you know, too fragile.
Do you know what?
So we just copied it, but it's now the Bank of Beamish, so you just digitise it and change a few details.
So you're talking to me about fraud, then you're on about digitising shit.
Yeah, well, this is it, yeah.
You know what's really funny about that money? I had so much of it, like loads of tender, and I had it in my hotel room. And then, as you said, I didn't know what it was going to be like coming back through customs.
Yeah.
So I remember shoving it down the back of the wardrobe, and this like the wardrobe and like the units, but the units were actually affixed to the wall.
Right.
So you couldn't exactly pull them out.
No.
So at some point, somebody the Greenways Hotel is just going to pull it out and think, "Oh, I found loads of money, mate." And it's like, nah.
Are they all blood splattered as well?
Oh,
yeah.
God. Oh, yeah, you can.
Hysteria?
That's a CD you actually give me, and it works. And I put it in the Bible. You've got to look. Hysteria. Look at this. National registration card.
To be honest, you had to have an identity card. Is that Jack's? It's not your granddad. I don't think
I've ever seen this. I don't think it was featured the last time around. National registration card. Dipton.
Yeah, your identity card or your...
This Bible has thrown me. I purposely wore this hat as well because I believe I'm wearing the same hat in the original video when I found it. Oh, there's that picture again. I actually found a bit of information out about the picture because I was convinced that me and Brian were in the same picture, but because I just remember from my nana's house, Brian being my cousin, and there's the national registration card again with Jack, who apparently is called John last time. We were never together at the same photos. It was two different photos, two different photo shoots. But yeah, as I say, I cannot believe. I mean, there's how many pages? There's over two. Was page 691, 70, There's over 1,000 pages. Obviously, it goes into the new St. John testimony and some pictures there. But obviously, stuff has been slipped in, like family cuttings. It's made Britain, New Zealand. That was added in. Wow. As I say, like, yeah, you get the odd cluster, you know, people get stuff out, but just think about it, all the people who's had this Bible in their hands, and them two things alone have not popped up. I mean, the random Edward, but that's totally thrown us.
It strikes me as one of those types of things where you could have 100 people look at this book and you'll get 100 different, oh, that didn't notice that, or, you know, definitely, I mean, don't get me wrong, you've got enough reading material to see you through a few decades, like.
Oh, look at that one.
It's your mum.
Where's that? That's the garage. I haven't seen many photos of the garage.
Which garage?
Your garage? It's got to be. No? It is. It's a garage. Is it? Let me have a look. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it is.
It is. I was right.
It is. It's when I had the office open. We used to change it around when I felt like that. That's right.
You used to have like the burner in there and the tyre stuff at one point.
No, it's further down. This is the office bit on the end. So the door, the single door was here.
Yeah.
This was stores and that. There was a couple of desks here, and then the racing car used to be behind there, and then there was the main bit down here somewhere.
Okay, so again, this will not be the last entry in the Bible, but I'm sitting down here and just laying this out down. Probably one of the first things I'll chop on the end table just to give a bit of structure and then starting to bleed everything in. I really did enjoy revisiting the Bible video the other year, and there was a lot gone into that, even though a lot of people watch that and know what's going on here. At the end of the day, it's better than fuck all. That should be in the Bible. This Bible really gives me an energy and a vibe, and obviously I do want it restored. It's overwhelming that my dad is sat and looked through it with us and shared a bit of history with him and stuff like that. I don't know how well it was preserved. I know it was meant to go on to the repair shop, but obviously the phones, the questions and all that, it was just too much. And obviously time as well, it was the wrong time. It was the right time to do it, but again, when you're trying to produce stuff and you're trying to get stuff on the wheels, I understood that, so put it on the back burner. As I say, random video, and the original video has always been at 18. Some random horseshoes. So random, like literally. What if I got randomly? I can put in here the Bible, just something else. Now that fits. Yeah, now that fits. I just think it's so random. Why is there just some random horseshoes in the Bible? Everything I look around is just not flat. But yeah, I'm going to try and wrap this video up. So if you're watching this bit, yeah, wrapping it up. Trying to anyway.
You're keeping hold of this?
Yeah, I brought it. Was
Yeah, no. That's
it was. It's been kept safe in the other room. But obviously, I applied to go on the repair shop, which is a UK site, and
we get it. It's all right.
And I had phone calls back, but obviously you have to go to Doncaster and stuff.
Why not?
Because the clasp was broke. So, but I didn't put the duct tape on.
No. Is that cool?
Brit added cocoa.
It's just brilliant though.
We've added. We try to add every kind of mason.
I tell you what, though, Stephen. I've never been a custodian of this at all.
No, it's never been preached on.
Well, I knew it was there. Boris the Spider.
It's a long-term debt.
Long-term debt. It's just always the thing. But like, if you ever have to pay to get it done, just let us know, because it's worth preserving.
Yeah, it's just the clasp that's really gone. There's a few pictures, and as I say, he put the duct tape on.
So this must be, I don't know how old this must be, but it must be 1900 or something. Because I've been to the stamp collection.
Oh, he's got a stamp collection around somewhere, isn't it?
Oh, well, it was given to me, and I continued with it for a while. What did you do? We give up. Have a look at that.
You've got it here?
It's downstairs.
So there's a load of stamps at my house. I think Grandad set us up when I was younger because they've got the Ride address.
He made another book.
So they're all actually still preserved in a bit of the house.
Yeah.
So I've still got them. So there's a bit of tree. Randomly was in there as well.
That'll be from one of the wedding or something. And you got the little things in.
An old tradition that's not used anymore.
So how old do you think that is?
The Bible, oh God, it belonged to your Grandma Mason. Your great grandma, was that her name?
Yeah, almost.
Great grandma.
Well, hopefully
Johnny Mason.
Hopefully
that one on there, it's her. That's Grandma Mason.
That can't be Grandma Mason.
Great Grandma Mason.
That's a recent picture in the paper.
No, this one.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
You're the
no,
great...
that, it's not her.
I was going to say it's not her.
It's not her. It's a lady. It's Martha that used to work.
I know it's a random lady in the paper.
It's Martha Mason. It's because they called her Mason. It's Martha Mason lived in Brockwell when I had worked in Brockwell.
No, it's definitely an impressive piece, mate.
But there might be some more stuff in there, but it's, as I say, it's just got so much stuff. Yeah, it's all the new one.
I'll let you put that back together because you're sort of master of ceremony.
I'm the guardian.
Especially with Def Leppard in there.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
That's not
here.
No, I mean, like I say, I think it's just something that you're just in awe of, aren't you, really? I mean, you don't really know what you expect when you see it, and you sort of sit there and think, well, you know, you can feel the history on it, you know. It's got that kind of wear and tear, but it's just, again...
You have to show Ali that you don't need to show it through it, but show the book, because it's set from 1900. Or even before.
Yeah, as I say. No idea where this one would go. It's in gold.
Because I remember when that used to clasp up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was, the clasp was on it. So it's deteriorated a bit there.
But all books do. I mean, even the duct tape's deteriorating. Well, say goodbye. Well, just in general.
Goodbye to all.
Well, the camera's still recording, you know.
Oh, sorry. What were we talking about?
We're talking about the Bible.
Eh?
We were talking about the Bible.
What did we say about it?
We're just looking at the pictures.
Oh. Well, goodbye, Bible.
No, that's not the Bible. The Bible's gone bad.
I'm going to start this video off with a lovely beard because I haven't had a shave in months.
I like beards. Everyone should grow a beard, you know. You don't just grow a beard and give up halfway, grow a fucking beard.
Right, okay, this is the very end. Before the outtakes, yeah, there's going to be some outtakes. Embrace the change and change. Shaved. Right, it's been 6 months since the start of filming this. Obviously with my dad, myself, Abraham, my gran, Carl. It's been one of these things I kept putting back. And one day I had a shave. And because one of the things that triggered me wanting to have a shave, because the beard was that long, was in the original video I actually had a shave because I'd started growing my beard then. So it was just like, right, change. Now, the Bible, doing the Bible video, you know, tonight I've spent a whole take just trying to get stuff together. There's a lot going on. There's going to be some things in the outtakes. I just want to put it out here right now. On the 7th of May, my gran has not died. It's just some things have happened since filming this, which you'll see in the outtakes, which will lead you to go, oh, she's fine. Again, there's just stuff that happens. As I said with this, revisiting it, and you know, unlike just grabbing something and going, hey look, let's talk about this poster and stuff, blah blah, and you know, like a kind of thing, taking like your family legacy and like and having something passed down in the generations, and although it's, you know, it's right in front of us there, the way it's echoed through my friends and life and stuff like that, especially as well because at the moment in time I'm still trying to get my head around losing one of my friends, Mark, who unfortunately passed away. And you know, I'm going to chuck him in the outtakes just for a random thing because I would have trusted giving Chambers the Bible, but I don't know what he would have ever done with it as well. So it's just one of those things where, I definitely have a different outlook on life in the Bible at the moment, especially with what's going on and what's happened over the filming of this. But all I gotta say is thank you very much of you at this point of the video for watching this. Give it a thumbs up. Check out the original video as well. As I say, these take a lot of time to do, and just trying to it's like a broken Rubik's Cube. I'll see you in the outtakes. Best outtake ever. Well done. What a shot. Aye. Wow. What a fuck up.
I'm a long way away.
No, that's in
Austria, I would have said.
That is in St. Johann.
St. Johann?
St. Johann.
So you just leave me on a fucking mountain there, did you?
No, over there.
I backflipped off there, you know. No, you didn't. I seriously, I did. So here in the outtakes, Brits appeared with a box. Let's just say there's a badge you went to see in there. It's questionably, could it be a bit of a prophet in the Bible? Let's just leave it at that, eh? But yeah, she's apparently got a ticket, a hoarding ticket. We might be here for a while. Camera might run out by then. The red light is on.
It helps that it's going to be bright pink.
It's going to be bright pink. You might have the same kind of ticket.
That's a big glutton. I don't understand why I don't have that.
What?
My Blink ticket.
But you've got the Lost Prophets ticket. I mean, Howie, get your fucking priorities right. Jesus Christ. That's so bad. Give us it. This is like near the end of the Bible. So me and Britt went to the same gig. Way ahead, whoever that was. Same tickets. Look, Thursday, same time, but we didn't know each other. Her ticket is in pristine compared to mine. Britt.
What? I'm not going on camera.
Block 204, block 206, seat 116, seat 166.
Oh.
At some point we were meant to meet. There you go. Ha! There you go. Aye. Couldn't have planned that. Ah! Oh, maybe cancel back. But yeah, it's all random.
What do I do with that?
Look, if you want to keep your profit ticket, right? Keep your profit ticket.
God, that's one picture. Shit, that's done well to be still crystal clear, isn't it?
So obviously it's been pressed, obviously with that other picture on it. That wasn't even born. Here's a random outtake. While getting stuff ready for this video and updating that, there's an interview with me and Sam from years ago that was never used, so cut to that.
There's a few independent film things there that aren't bad, but the thing is you get a New Zealander on camera and their accent just fucks everything up. You put them on a big screen and all the American, if any like Americans or anyone else is watching, they're like, is that fucking English? The fuck is this? Wait, Cletus, come look at this cunt on the fucking... He's not even speaking English.
I get that with me. Yeah, you travel and they go, where are you from? Newcastle. They go, is that in England? And I'm like, yeah.
And now we're back here, and Sam's due to be here in 3 weeks' time, but I am really pushing myself to get this Bible video done. It's been 6 months. Let's get it done. That's a random outtake for you.
This is the loud they keep talking about. This is where my granddad and grandma used to live. Obviously there's no house here now, but it's what my dad probably mentions. This is just an outtake for the Holy Bible. It's still a massive wall, look. It goes all the way around. I'm just went to pick Carl up. We're about to go to some random person's house and look at movie posters, but Carl lives next door to it, but look at that, man. Imagine living there. But the random outtake. Britt and Carl have no idea what I'm doing outside. So yeah, there's Carl and Britt there. Swiftly Carl, there's Carl.
And there goes my dad. I better drive, he's watching us. I can see him.
Goodbye, Dad.
Hello on the outtakes for the video better not be called The New Bible. It is that. If it's Abraham the Bible 2, I'll accept that. Obviously, Abraham the Bible, if I want to talk about that video, when I read it last year, it was based on a video from like 5 years prior. I could have went the quick and nasty road by using the original video and then just chopping in the new stuff like Jack. Obviously Sam was a massive factor for doing the video. Britt could be involved, Glenn, Ryan, Liam, obviously my dad, and then Callum in New Zealand. So that was always a big thing about doing that video. So I could have just took the original content and mashed it up, but then why fast track that when the original footage is still there, and it all comes out in glorious HD, and there's not some file errors and corruption kind of thing, or like diminished quality. Again, I'm going somewhere with this. But yeah, again, doing the second part of the video, and again film this outtake raw, because you want to talk about an outtake and you want to talk about randomness of the Bible. The elephant in the room is my gran, unfortunately, is, you know, she's 93 now and in the early signs of Alzheimer's. So we've got questions about certain things. Street corn? It was in a bed. It was like, well, me and my dad are both like, what? Why is there a street corn in your gran's bed? And we're like, and I says, well, you know, I could have brought this home at some point, at some drunken escapades, at some point, you know. I mean, I might have popped up in another video, but like, I mean, I don't remember that. But yeah, random street corn. But then again, random innit? But again, so random. Check this out. This is the video this is going to go in. I have no idea where this is going to go. Look at that. Look at this bad boy. Hate that boy. That was a beat. It's a Mega Jaws poster. Look at that. I've always wanted a Jaws poster, the original one, and I got one. Didn't think it'd be that big. Right. There's bound to be more outtakes of this video. I mean, we haven't even filmed the rest of the video yet, so there's bound to be some more outtakes, but I was thinking, where's the Jaws video going to be? Yeah, just put in the Bible video. Make the Bible video completely batshit crazy.
Didn't think I'd be doing this anytime soon. Oh my god. There they are. That's a big spider. Right. Yep, there's my granddad and there's Jake. That's one thing about surrendering my grand's house, because it's rented. Like, imagine my granddad's still buried in the garden, and Jake had no idea that I'd be burying my granddad, Jake, and Milo at the same time. There's a whole Bible video. Mason Legacy. Here. Is this? Look at the state you've got the garden. So don't be digging that up either, or you'll be going in that hole too. Alright? That's your brother's in there. Huh? Right, okay.
See? Fucking everywhere. Just everywhere. This is the end of the Bible video. Yes, it started with the Bible video. I've had enough for now. I'm not saying this is the end. I'm never going to say it's the end. It's never the end until it's the end. You never know. But for now, I'm going back in the Bible.